Sharks used to frighten me. Well, the thought did. I'd never seen one until Ningaloo taught me. There's a lot there. I like diving with them. They're fascinating creatures. Most of my exploration was solo. It was meant to be crossing paths with Anchor and Pete last year. They love the ocean like I do. Both are experienced divers. We did our first trip together in February diving with Ningaloo's silvertips. During that trip I told them about another large shark species that I'd seen at Ningaloo in our winter, so they were keen to plan a trip and see if we could dive with them.
It's August 2025, we're here at Point Billy where we launched the boat. In August 2016 I first saw these large grey sharks in large numbers around Point Clotes, which is about 20 kilometres down the coast. We're just at the finish of this trip, and once again there were heaps of these large grey sharks, which makes me pretty confident that they're seasonal animals.
I'd estimate the size ranges to be between 2.5 metres and 3 metres, such as this large female. I've never seen a male here.
So we've just dropped the buoy in as a new site. Blake's been picking the site with just using the depth and looking for features on the seafloor. And we dropped the buoy in, and straight away we had a big shark come up and nudge the buoy. So there's definitely going to be some activity. And then a little leopard shark popping up. There's whales everywhere, turtles. It's pretty alive out here. So we're going to drop down and see what we see, but pretty sure there's going to be some sharks down there.
Often there'll be one or two under the boat when we jump in. They show several different behaviours, mostly cautious, curious, slow moving and calm. Sometimes we'd have one come in, have a look and leave. Other times we'd have quite a few stay with us for most of the dive. On rare occasions, one would feel comfortable enough to come in very close to have a look and make eye contact with us, which is pretty special. On one occasion, this smaller shark showed agonistic behaviour, moving in quite quickly, turning sharply, dropping pec fins, and then shaking a right pec fin as she left. We also had these three sharks a little more active and flighty, but returned to their normal calm state after about a minute or so. Visibility was pretty bad, so that might have had something to do with it. These sharks have been a mystery to me for about 10 years now. What species were they, and where did they live in our warmer months? I sent a heap of emails off to various marine research organisations and received a very interesting email from Dr. Richard Pillins of the CSIRO. He told me these sharks were dusky sharks, Carcharodonus obscurus to the science community, and to the old fishermen, they were the black whaler. Dusky sharks had held high economic values since the 70s and made up a large percentage of the commercial fisheries catch. They are slow growing and late maturing and give birth to 3 to 12 young in our southern waters. Dusky sharks are members of the Carcharodonus shark family, which includes the bronze whaler, the bull shark, the silvertip shark, and the grey reef shark. Dr. Richard Pillins also sent me these two locally compiled research papers. In the 80s to early 2000s, the dusky shark stock took a big hit, and WA marine scientists with professional fishermen worked together to better understand the movements of our breeding size stock. Over 100 2 to 3 metre size sharks are internally fitted with Femco V16 acoustic tags so they can be tracked along our coastline from the networks of acoustic receiver arrays. What the researchers discovered was extremely interesting. Many of these large sharks undertake round-trip seasonal migrations of 2,000 to 3,000 kilometres to Ningaloo and back in our cooler months. This matches what I've seen underwater there. Some duskies would travel up to 100 kilometres a day, With this new knowledge, changes were made and adopted by our pro fishers to protect our large breeders. The northern shark fishery was closed. No commercial shark fishing gear was used in these areas, and a maximum take size was implemented. The dusky shark population in Western Australia has now recovered to the point where it is commercially sustainable once again. The incidence of shark depredation has increased over the years, and duskies are one of the species involved in stealing fish. On this occasion though, Pete was victor to all of our delight. I will most likely migrate north in our cooler months for another season, to meet up with our black whalers when they return to our Ningaloo Reef for another year.